Yo, do not forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel, and do not forget to thumbs this video up if you enjoyed it. I really hope that Dillian Whyte reconsiders, this whole opportunity that he's being presented by when it comes to facing Anthony Joshua for world supremacy, basically. Boxing supremacy, heavyweight supremacy. I really think he needs to take this offer that Eddie Hearn gave him to get in the ring with Anthony Joshua. I could see that Eddie Hearn, he actually wants to make Dillian Whyte versus Anthony Joshua the rematch. And it makes sense, like I said in the past, the biggest fight that could happen in Wembley, besides Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, besides Wilder versus Anthony Joshua, is Dillian Whyte versus Anthony Joshua. So that's obviously a fight that would probably sell out Wembley, and it's a big revenge fight. And of course, the big issue with this fight is the offer. I read a piece where Eddie Hearn says that he offered him more than $4 million, so he didn't exactly say how much he offered him. So I guess it's anywhere between $4 to $5 million, right? But obviously, it's not over $5 million since he offered him $5 million when he fought Derek Chisora. So let's just say it's $4.5 million, right? Eddie Hearn says something interesting. He said that when Joshua fought Charles Martin, he received peanuts, right? So I guess, obviously, peanuts is not really peanuts. Peanuts is like 20 cents. He probably received a lot of money, probably millions. But I guess for what he normally gets, that was like peanuts. But he received peanuts, Eddie Hearn says, when he fought Charles Martin, because they were willing to pay a lot of money for Charles Martin. And therefore, I guess that sacrificed the amount of money that Anthony Joshua was able to receive. And Eddie Hearn says that Anthony Joshua took that, though, because sometimes you have to take these small amount of purses, these little peanut purses. If you truly believe you could beat the guy, you got to take this sacrifice, take this low amount of money. And then if you beat him, obviously, the sky's the limit, because now you're the A side. Now you have the ball in your corner. Now you can start demanding all types, the money that you really want, and you can really actually receive the money that you want, that you feel that you're worth. And that's basically what he's saying that Dillian Whyte has to do, or should do. He should just take this offer, and so like I said, it's $4.5 million. Take it, and if he beats Anthony Joshua, obviously there's probably going to be a rematch clause. Right, it'll be a trilogy, right? If he manages to beat Anthony Joshua, he'll be unified heavyweight champion, right? People will be saying he's the #1 heavyweight champion, and obviously now in the rematch, he's probably gonna get way more than $4 million, right? I would imagine way more, especially after fighting in pay-per-view against Joshua, beating Joshua, in Wembley at the stadium over there in front of millions of people. Well, not millions, thousands of people, and millions of people watching on pay-per-view. All right, obviously it'll do wonders. Also, now you got the Deontay Wilder. So many things open, so many doors open. But I feel like he should really go after this offer, because if he doesn't take this offer and he just keeps refusing it because he feels like he's not getting enough money to face Anthony Joshua, he doesn't feel this is a proper offer, this might be his only chance. This might, Eddie Hearn also said, fighting for a world championship belt, when you have an opportunity to fight for a world championship belt, take it, right? Don't not take it, because you might not never get it again. And that's true. I mean, let's say Dillian Whyte goes on to lose his next fight. Let's say he decides not to take this offer and he fights somebody else. Let's say he loses then. Well, you know what that means? It's all fucking over for Dillian Whyte and his hopes on trying to fight for a world championship belt, because now he has to go back to the back of the line again. Imagine if he fought someone in 3 months because he decided to not take the fight with AJ, the rematch, because he wasn't satisfied with the offer. And then he fucking loses to that guy. It's over. Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn are going to be like, you know what? You lost. You no longer are in a position to say you're the mandatory for this belt. You can forget about Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder doesn't want to fight Dillian Whyte at all. So Deontay Wilder's a guy that when a fighter loses, he definitely doesn't want to fight him anymore, because he uses that as an excuse. I'm not gonna fight him. He lost. So Deontay Wilder will definitely not fight him. So now what's gonna happen then? You're never gonna you're gonna wait, and you're gonna have to build yourself up